Hey man, what's good YouTube? Black ass here. It's 2 in the morning, and I know it's a little late, but I just wanted to give my quick review on Rise of the Beast. I saw it last Saturday, and I would say it's a pretty good movie. It's actually a lot better than what I expected it to be. Um, you have characters like Noah and Elena, and Noah, I think he plays a good role in the movie. He cares about his brother a lot and trying to get a job to pay, medical bills and all that. And Elena is pretty smart, like knowing a lot about history and all that shit. And just my overall on the movie, it was actually pretty good. Like it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I know some critic reviews are gonna make it seem like it's like the most bland Transformers, but if you actually watch it in its entirety, it's not a bad movie, you know. And I just hate it how whenever a movie comes out, critics are like, "Oh yeah, this is trash because so and so characters are bland," and characters weren't bland in this at all, my nigga. Like, the plot made sense, the themes made sense. I feel like they didn't overdo it with like any aspect of the movie. Like, it was a pretty good, you know, movie. The title says it for itself, you know. And I think like some people I think what people thought it would be was exactly like the TV show Rise of the Beast. But here's my thing, man. Like me personally, do I think this is better than the Michael Bay films? A little bit, but not by a lot, you know. And Rise of the Beast, that was kind of before my time. Like I think it was like late 90s. So I've seen like 2 episodes, actually maybe like 3 episodes, and it's not bad. You know, uh, it gives a different like story to the Transformers trilogy. But as far as like where I rank it, it sure as hell is better than a few of Michael Bay's films. It's better than Transformers 3 for sure. It's better than maybe a little bit of 2, you know. And my thing is like as far as like going into the Michael Bay like films, um looking back like those movies I grew up on them, and I got to say like looking back at them, like there's a few things that I really don't like from Michael Bay's Transformers. You know, whether you have the just adult jokes or just sexualizing, like over sexualizing females, like, and just all the innuendos and shit, you know, patriotism. You have all these fucking ads in the actual like movies and shit. And so when Michael Bay, actually with this, the reboot trilogy, like I think it's better a little bit than Michael Bay's films. They don't really, they kind of tone it down a notch from all like the weirdness shit. They took all the weirdness out of like the reboot franchise and just stuck to the story. Now, I didn't see Bumblebee because I thought that was kind of childish. I don't know why, but I don't really like Bumblebee that much. Like I thought it was okay, but Rise of the Beast is way fucking better. You know, it's way better. And another thing that I love about this movie is the soundtrack. You know, this movie was set in 1994, bro. And when they played like Biggie, Nas, Rakim, I think they even played maybe even Wu Tang, but like the time period is perfect because I feel like the 90s was really the best time for music, you know. Not like the shit we have now, but you just have classic, you know, boom bap, rap music. It's way it sure is a lot better than the shit we got now, you know. But yeah, and even like the clothing, at the time, like niggas were dressing like hood niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like now, take this movie and compare it to like Transformers Five, for example, which I think is the worst one yet. Like two completely different franchises and two completely different timelines. And when it comes to like direction, like I think Transformers like the reboot franchise is going in a way better direction, like way better, because they just took all of that like fuck shit out of these movies now. You know, Bumblebee was like, but Rise of the Beast, nigga, that shit was amazing. The fight scenes, Mirage was a pretty good character. I like Mirage. Like, you know, I think Pete Davidson, he really fit that character really well. Like, so well to the point where I couldn't really see anybody else play him. Like, you know, like his personality and shit, like, it fit well. So, kudos to Pete Davidson. But I would rank this movie like letter grade A minus. Only thing I didn't like about the movie was, hmm, I can't really put my finger on it. Maybe the ending, because it wasn't even Transformers related. It was, GI Joe related. So the ending didn't really make any sense. But unless they're doing some type of collab or some shit, I mean, I guess it's alright. But hey, man, sometimes, you know, there's more than what meets the eye. You know what I'm saying? But I give this like a 9 out of 10. It was pretty good. But yeah, the movie's out on Blu-ray now. I didn't go to the theaters and watch it because a lot of time has passed by uh, since Miles Morales release, which was about a month ago. But yeah, pretty good movie. Anybody that happened to be in like the Blu-ray section, if niggas still go to the store and like buy that shit off the rack, you know, I would recommend watching this movie. Probably with the nigga or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this has been my Rise of the Beast review. Uh, Pretty good ass movie. Like I think Transformers is heading in a pretty good direction. Better than Michael Bay films. Even though yes, they made a lot of money, and yes, they It did have like kick-ass action scenes, and yes, they were a draw in the box office. I think Transformers, like Michael Bay's like franchise, it kind of lost it's kind of lost its aura. It kind of lost its identity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't even know what the next Transformers movie is gonna be about, because I feel like they've had a lot of movies now where they've kind of like explored everything. You know what I'm saying? The next movie they make, it better not have any humans in it, man. Like that motherfucker better be on Cybertron or some shit. But I'm out. Peace.